Hi everyone, so today I thought I'd do the real version of this card. So this is a card I've done. I did this in fact I did this for a live stream. So this is the card using my lavender whisper pack and also using dies from Coca Rosa. So this die here is from Coca Rosa Studio. So if you use my code ICE20 you'll get 20% off your order. So this was one of them, but this is a faux shutter card because as you can see you've got the panels at the back. So you've actually got two pieces of card together. This is the one I did in the live stream. So if you want to go and see how I made this card, then go over to my channel and look under the live, where it says live at the top instead of videos. Look under live and you'll find the video for this. I will be doing an edited version of it at some point. But yeah, so this is the faux version, and this is one I did in my craft class. So all of these papers I'll put up on the screen. So the paper pack I used for this was one of mine from my Etsy shop. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but I'll put it up on the screen. This one as well, it's a tropical one, and again I'll put the name up on the screen, and the same with that one. So that's the faux version. So today I thought we'd have a go at the real shutter card version. So this is the card we are making, and I've also turned it round. So this is the card we're doing. So obviously so far you've seen it the other way around, you've seen it this way around, which you can decorate it this way around if you want to, but I thought let's have a go the other way around. So this is the actual shutter card, so you can tell it's a shutter card because it's one piece of card and it's got those slits and folds in it. And so the papers on this, it's a Paper Mania pack. Again, I'll put the details on screen for you. The die that I've used here was a Coca Rosa Studio die, as was the coffee cup, and again that lovely flourish. So if you use my code ICE20 you'll get yourself 20% off your order. So this is the card we're going to do today, so let's get into it. Okay, so for this card you're going to need a piece of base card that is 7 by 12, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a ruler and a pencil, and along the short edge we're just going to measure and mark at 1 1/4 and 5 1/4, and we're going to do the same along the bottom. Okay, so you can't see my marks, but I sort of can. There's one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave my ruler in. If you want to, you can actually mark it with pencil. You can actually draw a line, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take my score tool, and at 3 inches and at 9 inches we're literally going to go down until we meet where the ruler is. At 6 we're going to go all the way from top to bottom. So at 6 inches we're just going to go all the way top to bottom like that. Then we just need to do the same on the other side. So if we turn it round, and we're going to do the same here. So I'm just going to line my ruler up roughly. It's not completely lined up, but it'll do. And again we're just going to mark at 3 down to the ruler and at 9 down to the ruler. And then next what we're going to do, we need to do 2 more score lines, but we're going to do a couple of cut lines first. So I'm just going to do it in my trimmer. So I'm going to turn the card round and I'm going to mark it, put it in at 1 1/4, which is there, and then we're literally going to cut from that score line there all the way down so we reach that score line there. And we're going to do the same on this side. So again, in at 1 1/4, and then cut from the first score line down to the last one. And then now we've done those cut lines, we're going to come in at 4 1/2 and 7 1/2. Okay, so I actually ended up marking along the top here at 4 1/2 and here at 7 1/2, and then I could just press down and I knew there'd be a score line below it. So now we're going to go ahead and fold and burnish. Now the only problem with using a trimmer to cut your lines is you sometimes end up with a rough edge, which is what I've ended up with, but it's fine, we can cope with that. So what we're going to do is this is going to be a mountain, then a valley, then a mountain. and then you find automatically that these end up doing what they need to do. So there's a mountain, a valley, and a mountain. And then when you've done that, you can just go ahead and just turn it over and just bring them in like that. Burnish. Okay, so you can either decorate it this way round or you can decorate it this way round. So when I made the faux shutter card, I actually did it this way round, but this time around I thought, let's do it a different way. So I'm going to do it this way. So for this, you are going to need, you can decorate it how you want. If you want to do a big panel here and then 4 small panels and then 2 there, you can. But I decided I'm going to put 2 here, have 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom and 2 in the middle. So these 2 panels here, I've got 2 matte panels that are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 and 2 pattern panels that are 4 by 4. But they're going to go there. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those down. Okay, so these 2 middle bits here, you need 2 matte pieces that are 1 1/4 by 4 1/4 and 2 pattern pieces that are 1 by 4. And they're going to go in the middle there. So next up we need 8 pieces, and we've got 8 mats that are 1 inch by 2 3/4 and 8 patterns that are 3/4 by 2 1/2. And they're going to go all the way along the top like this. Okay, so there we go, there's your card decorated. Then on the back you just need a square piece that is the same as your mat. If you want to mat and layer it, you can. So that would be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 for your mat if you're going to have one, and 4 by 4 for your white piece. So I'm going to do that afterwards, and then we just need to decorate. So I've used a die that I got from, this was an old Coca Rosa one, and then here's a new Coca Rosa one, which is a little teacup, which I thought was quite cute. And then I've cut out, again using a new Coca Rosa die, this beautiful flourish, and I thought we could have it kind of coming out as if it's like, you know, like you get wisps of coffee. So I'm going to trim a few bits off and then stick bits down and kind of, yeah, get that wafting out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so there we have the finished card. So you've got the saucer and then you've got the little wispy bits coming out of the saucer. The tea's not, the cup's not quite essential on there, but that's fine. It's just one of those little errors. But yeah, so there's the card for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go and have a look at Coca Rosa Studio. Use my code ICED20, which will get you 20% off your order. Leave a comment down below. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.